welcome to Tea Talks. It's a bit better late than never. Everyone's busy running around doing stuff today, but I've been a bit under the weather the last few days, so it's been tricky, and so we're getting the Saturday morning drop this week instead of our usual Thursday, Friday. So I'm sorry about that. It's been, I've been fairly, I wouldn't say unwell, but just very low on energy this week. You can probably hear it in my voice, like when I'm low on energy, my voice is low as well. And I'm needing the breathing machine a lot more during the day just to feel better. So, like obviously my breathing is declining. But the other thing that's weird is for me to scratch my head now, I've got to like lift my arm to here, and then I've got to like help it like that. And that's with a bit of food and stuff as well. Like I've got to help myself to do that because my arms just are not going above there. And probably same with my feet. Like I can't lift them like I could before, or move them. Like the movement just seems a lot less, and the strength as well is a lot less. So she's progressing nicely. My feet have been swollen for the last week or so as well, and the foot guy, I saw him on Thursday. He just thought that was probably because I'm not moving as much, and apparently your hamstring, your hamstring area works as a bit of a pump that pushes the stuff up to sort of make it circulate through your body. And because I'm not walking much at all, that's not happening. So I get a bit of a build up in my feet, is what the explanation was. I love it with the physio and the foot guy when they start talking about, oh, that's because this muscle and that thing there and this, and like they really know what they're talking about, but goes, well, hang on, goes right over my head. I had a bit of a meltdown. Bron came over to visit me, and I just had a bit of a cry with her. She's good for crying with, but just because, I might even cry now. God, I think my eyes are going to leak. I feel like it's getting closer, like my time's running out really. I'm just, the breathing, and I just really can't do much at all. And I know it's really weird because people mainly see me from the head up and you can't really tell anything, but I guess if you saw me on an everyday basis of how I'm barely moving around, you'd see the decline. I just, once I'm in bed, I actually can't move. I don't have the strength to even like lift the blanket. So however I get into bed is exactly how I wake up as well. Like I haven't moved at all. And it's so weird. Like it really makes me appreciate the things that Jack, my son, had to put up with. Because like if you need to just even scratch yourself, I can't reach. Like I can reach stuff on the top of my body, but sometimes like I can't get the blanket off me to scratch it, or if it's on my back, I'm like moving it like this trying to scratch, or I'm sure I'm more scratchy now because I can't do it, and then I think about it. Although I do try and use mindfulness a lot and just stop thinking and try and distract myself and get onto something else, because that's really all you can do. Like if you need to scratch yourself and you can't move to do it, then you just have to suck it up. Even like when I get into bed, and if my nightie is a bit uncomfortable or something like that, I have to put, well, poor old Sammy, has to pull my wedgie out when I get into bed every night. Like, I bet she never thought she'd be doing that when she was growing up, pulling her mum's wedgies out. So she's not uncomfortable for the sleep. Yeah, but that's where we're at, and I feel like, yeah, we're certainly moving along, and I don't really know how much worse I can get, because I mean, I guess I could lose my voice, but we all know that that's not happening. We've talked about that before. I'm not losing my voice, but as far as moving my body, I really can't move much at all. And speaking is difficult because I run out of breath. Like, even now I'm starting to get a bit breathless. But yeah, that's where we're at. So Bron and I had a big cry, and I felt a lot better after that. But I guess it's it's still there, because it doesn't really go away, does it? And like, I guess for me, I'm not scared of dying. That doesn't bother me. I just don't want to leave my kids and my friends, like Bron and like all of the friends that I have, but especially my kids and my little Hayley. And I know they'll all be alright. They're all fairly resilient, but I just wish they never had to be. But I guess this is what we've been dealt. Max had a bit of a car accident the other day, and I think that's maybe what triggered it a bit for me, because I'm like, what's he gonna do if he has a car accident and I'm not here to help him? You know, like, they turn to me for, like, when they've got a problem, or, you know, and they don't really have a relationship with their dad, most of the kids. So they've got nobody, you know. But I know they've got like my friends, Bron, and they've got family and stuff to help them, but they would always come to me for those things. So I don't want to leave them. But I will be keeping an eye from upstairs, so don't worry. I'll be yeah, trying to pull as many strings as I can. Using as much clout. Like, I was good while I was down there, so you need to give me this. And you dealt me a few raw hands while I was down there, so I reckon you need to give me a few good ones now. But anyway, all right. Well, I might leave it there. I'll be okay. I'm just a little bit sad. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye.